If women believe a man can protect them, they need to get a man. Let's think about it. I don't know why this conversation is being had. That's why nobody would have it with me, because I can kill their argument easily. If you believe a man should protect you, go get a man.
Yeah.
It's a brother in the background said, yeah.
But I'm not agreeing. I'm disagreeing.
No, I believe you. I'm not even like saying it towards you. I'm saying it towards this in general. Like, why don't they think that? I'll ask you now that. Why don't people understand that that's just simple?
It's super simple in a sense of, you know, why would I be willing to protect something that I don't necessarily know? I mean, here's the thing is that, like, when I see things happening on the street, you know, men have to make a quick second decision in order to step in or to not step in. And far too often you see men stepping into situations and white knighting, but within the context of the situation, it was the woman that was in the goddamn wrong. And I've seen it happen way too many times within my life.
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up. These men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers. They're up on the power lines in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning. This thing that works in a miraculous manner. They work themselves to death.
Respect.
And often literally. And the gratitude for that is sorely lacking, especially among the people who should be most grateful, failing to understand entirely that there's a massive infrastructure of unbelievably hardworking, solidly laboring, working class men breaking themselves in half on a regular basis, making sure that everything that always breaks works. And so a little gratitude for that is in order.
Modern women often complain about the hierarchies in working environments, while modern men adopt to them accordingly. Up until the 9-to-5 corporate wave, which is really not all that old, working was not glamour and fancy suits, no air conditioning or fancy titles. It was hard work, toil, and seeding the land. Until this day, men that commit their lives to maintaining the infrastructure and essential parts of a society or civilization get no credit or no thanks. And in fact, the women greet them with disdain more often than not. Modern feminists today will propose these arguments of, well, men never let women do those things. Women never wanted to do these dirty jobs in the past, and they damn sure don't want to do these dirty jobs now. But somehow, our favorite neighborhood pathological lying feminists have spun the narrative that the world has become civilized because men have oppressed women to build civilizations. It's completely absurd.
Gentlemen, if a chick breaks up with you, the correct response, no matter what the situation is, doesn't matter what the details are, doesn't matter if you f***ed up or she f***ed up or nobody f***ed up, the correct response is always, okay. That's it. You can be angry, you can be upset, you can be hurt, you can be all kinds of emotions.
He's right.
But the response that you give to a chick when she breaks up with you is okay. Let me explain to you why.
Go ahead, talk to him.
So in sales and negotiation psychology, the person who is capable of walking away from the deal holds the most power. That's number one. Number two is know your worth. So there's nothing more unattractive than
someone groveling,
breaking up with somebody and then them begging to have you back.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can do during a breakup if someone is leaving you is be like, oh my God, please don't leave me. I miss you so much. You're the love of my life. I'll never live without you. That shows that you have very little value. And subconsciously, they will pick up on that, and it will just make them not want to be with you more. It will actually reaffirm
it'll devalue you more.
So know your worth, know your value, and if somebody doesn't want to be with you, thank them for not wasting any more of your time so that you can go spend your time doing what you want to do or developing something with somebody else. So that's number two. And the third and final reason why the correct response is always okay is A man who has control of his emotions is extremely attractive. So, 2 scenarios. Chick breaks up with you and you break composure and lose frame and start doing emotional shit. Not going to be very attractive.
No, never.
Opposite scenario. Chick breaks up with you and you say, you remove yourself for a few days, collect yourself, have a conversation with her and say, hey, I really like you. I really want to make this work, but I do not want to be with somebody who does not value me. And you've just told me that you don't. I want somebody in my life that does value me. So I think this is the correct move, is to move on from each other. That will show her that you have self-respect, you have value, you know what you're doing in life, and if she doesn't want to be with you, she can get off the train, because your life should be a freight train.
Here's the thing, though. If she wants to have a conversation with you regarding that and she doesn't want to be with you, you can say and do all those things, but in your mind, you should probably remove her from relationship, long-term relationship category, and then put her in the for the streets category, right? Have your fun, however much time from that, maybe downgrade it to a situationship, and then just keep it there, because you'll forever be in a fight to get her back to a place of pure, hot attraction. Right, number one, if she's already saying this shit to you, sure, he's got someone else already lined up. Like, we already know that, right? So, but just understand at that junction, the relationship's already done, right? So move accordingly after that, okay? But he's right, though. There's nothing he said that I don't disagree with.
Hopefully that helps you guys. Know your worth, know your value. Don't let people in your lives that don't value you, because it will lower yours. And always have a...
Here's the thing, know your worth and your value too, but if you're not worth, right, or your value is shit, know and understand that and be accountable for the shit that you're currently within your life. I tell you guys all day, I don't think you should be dating or, you know, being serious with young women if your life is in shambles. I tell you that all day, right? I would say that you should get to at least to an above average category.
Have a purpose, always have a drive, be a freight train in life.
We know the history of this country. There's not a place in this country where we don't belong. So I walk in everywhere like I belong.
Oh.
If I have the credentials, if I have what everybody else has, I'll have what everybody else has.
Facts.
Let me say that again.
Yeah.
If I have what everybody else has, I'll have what everybody else is having.
By any means.
That's why I want for you to start looking at yourself like you belong.
Facts.
But what I see is so many black men who have the ability, the potential. But when even that broadcast I did the other day, I had some guy to get in the comment section talk about, young brother, you know, don't ever think that, you know, you go into these rooms and these people are gonna look at you. I could give a how these people look at me.
Facts.
I know how I look at myself.
I belong.
All this bougie shit that we feel like other people can have, but we gotta have the fucking leftovers and the chitlins of the world.
Fuck that.
That. You get lobster too.
Facts.
And then you can still go eat a 2-piece and a biscuit. You belong there. Don't give them the comfort of security of your absence. Don't make it easy for them.
Facts. Big facts.
If they have those kind of limiting beliefs, put your black ass in a room and make them recognize your gangster.
Outwork them.
Do not self-segregate yourself to make somebody else feel comfortable. Take what's yours.
Take it.
Don't ask for it, take it. Once you finally realize this is where your life and you get to make it, then you have to get competitive. And then you got to get aggressive. Yeah, you got to get in the fight. Because they ain't going to give it to you. Power is not given, it is taken. 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 You can't appeal to somebody's nature or whatever. You take it from them.
Take it.
What I tell you, fighting and fucking, what are you fighting for? Everything out here has somebody coming from another country to come get their piece of it. You were born here. There is no place here you can't go. So what's stopping you?
Damn, I really missed this, brother. What's crazy is that our personal conversations would be in the same vein. You belong. Take what's yours. Don't let any limiting beliefs of anything that you have within your life, the imposter syndrome, I don't think that I should be achieving that, or they all look different than me, that. Who cares? Who cares? If I held on to my limiting beliefs, I wouldn't have had a YouTube channel. Through all of the distractions, the detractors, and the bullshit that I've had to deal with, the loss of sponsorships, to everything that I've had to deal with, even the loss of friends or women that I've had in my life that just say, how could you talk like this? If I believed in any of that shit, I would not be here today, but I forced myself to be successful. I forced myself to be recognized. I forced myself to be respected. I didn't ask for shit. Kevin didn't ask for shit. He created value. What value are you creating? But here's what I learned from Kevin is that either you can speak your own truth or speak from your own reality, or you can follow someone else's voice that you don't even agree with, or pick goals, dreams, or ambitions that were never yours to begin with. That is the equation to set yourself up for complete mediocrity. But see, Kevin operated in a mindset of abundance. Limiting beliefs, victim mentality, and not being competitive is the death of a masculine man. And what's crazy is think of how old Kevin is right here. He was probably about 50 years old with more grit and determination, which you see with a lot of young cats that have given up. Work hard, my G's. You can stumble, but never stay down. Accept failure, but believe that you can be great, but put in the work to ensure greatness. So without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound when it's MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.